Hey everyone, my name is Zeeshan Saiyed, and in this reflection video, I'm going to walk through my project portfolio for Educare, which is a charity fundraising event designed to support exceptional resources for underprivileged children. In this video, I will briefly explain the project purpose, how I structured the work using project management tools, and then reflect on what I learned, what went well in planning, what challenges I anticipated, and what I would improve if I were managing this project in real life. So I would like to proceed with project overview and Raishnu. The Educare project is planned as university support fundraising event hosted at Ravensbourne University, London. The event includes mission-led presentation, student activities and performance, and multiple fundraising methods such as ticket sales, QR code donation, and a referral or silent auction. The rationale for this project is based on 2 points. First, education inequality is a continuing social challenge, and targeted funding can create direct impact through learning materials and support. Secondly, from a project management perspective, charity event is an excellent example of a time bound project with a fixed deadline, multiple stakeholders, and strong constraints around budget, reputation, compliance. So the project is not only about running an event, but also about demonstrating how project management turns an idea into structured delivery with measurable outcomes. To define what success looks like, I wrote an objective using the SMART methodology: specifically, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. The key objectives were listed into 4 parts. First, to deliver the event on 14 April 2025 with operational readiness by 12th April 2025, to raise minimum net donation of £5,000 after the cost. Third, to attract at least 120 attendees. That's what we have projected and targeted. And the last but never the least, the fourth point, it's to secure at least 5 sponsor or partner by 15th of March 2025, which will be really beneficial for the fundraising and help the future education of children who are in need. So, what I found helpful about SMART objective is that they create a clear baseline or monitoring progress. Instead of saying we will promote the event, I can measure performance through registrations, engagement, sponsor confirmation, and the final reconciliation of fund raised. Now I would like to proceed and brief you more about planning structure, work breakdown structure, schedule, and responsibility. A major part of my portfolio was turning the scope into structured plan. I use three core tools. Firstly, it's WBS, which is known as work breakdown structure, Gantt chart, and RSEI matrix. First, I would like to brief you about the WBS broke the project into work package: government, event planning, marketing, sponsorship, and fundraising, operations, logistics, and delivery closer. This helped us to ensure that every part of the scope is accounted for, including things are often missed like compliance approval, rehearsal check, and secondly, proceeding ahead with the Gantt chart. So Gantt chart translated that WBS into a timeline because this is an event project. The date is fixed and cannot move. That means schedule control is critical. I plan backward from the event date and set milestones such as sponsorship, finalization, and ticket launch. And the final is RACI matrix, clarified accountability and responsibility across the six roles: project manager, event coordinator, financial lead, marketing lead, logistics lead, and sponsorship lead. The key learning here is that what RACI team can become confused, either nobody own a task or too many people try to have their own same task. The matrix support coordination and prevents the delay of unclear decision making and creating conflicts and complication in between the group members or staff. So let's talk about stakeholders and communication plan. Another critical section was stakeholder management. For Educare, stakeholders include internal group such as project team, Ravensbourne operation, facilities, audio video support, and campus health and safety security. External stakeholders include sponsors, suppliers, attendee, and donors, and, can also be a beneficiary community. I used power interest matrix to prioritize engagement. High power, high interest stakeholders like university approves operation and major sponsors must be managed closely. High power, low interest stakeholders like finance, oversight, or IT support should be kept satisfied with conscious updates. Low power, high interest stakeholders like volunteers and student group should be kept informed regularly, and even the groups can be monitored closely in another way. So from that, I created a communication approach using a tool Teams for weekly progress meeting, email for formal approval and sponsorship communication, and WhatsApps or Slacks for fast operational updates. The key reflection here is that communication is not just sending messages, it's a control system. Poor communication creates risk, missed approval, sponsor dissatisfaction, volunteer confusions, and the most important, it's a reputation damage. That's why I studied more about risk management as per the project management fundamentals. So, regarding risk management for fundraising event, because risk affects safety, delivery, quality, financial outcomes, and reputation. As I mentioned before, I developed a risk severity matrix using likelihood and impact. High priority risk, including low ticket sales, sponsors, withdrawal, and venue disruptions. Medium level risk includes AV failure, volunteer shortage, and budget overruns. For each risk, I assign an own presentative mitigation auction and a contingency response. For example, I would like to say, like, to reduce the risk low attendance, I plan an earlier marketing launch, weekly tracking, and contingency action like boosting promotion and expanding invitations. For sponsors, withdrawal and mitigation is diversification, building a pipeline, securing written confirmations, and having backup sponsors. For AV failures, mitigation in rehearsal and backup equipments. So basically, I would like to proceed ahead with the breakdown structure. For finance, I created a cost breakdown structure, which is also known as CBS, since Ravensbourne University provides the venue at zero cost. I focused costing on creating AV backup, marketing, decorations, volunteer item, and contingency. So I applied contingency reserve and plan to track cost weekly with approval gate for spending. I also included a cost description pie chart to show the cost drivers. Catering is the biggest cost line, as per my belief, which suggested that sponsorship or in kind donation can dramatically improve the net proceedings. So, finally, never the least, I would like to give you guys the conclusion about it. To conclude, this Educare project portfolio shows how project management tools support a charity fundraising event from concept to delivery. The scope is defined with SMART objective. The work is structured using WBS, and scheduling responsibilities are clarified with RACI matrix. Stakeholders are prioritized, the power interest frameworks, and risk and cost are controlled by using formal planning tools. Overall, as per me, this project highlights that successful delivery is not just about the event day. It is the outcome of structured planning, clear accountability, continuous monitoring, and proactive stakeholder engagement. Thanks a lot. That's all about my reflection video. And if you have any doubts, you can reach me out on my official email address. Thank you. Have a nice day.